All right, ladies and gentlemen, out of Georgia, Giga Chikadze. And you got to think he's going to be attacking the body early and often, one of the most gifted strikers in this featherweight division.
And a calmness that he possesses that not many can in the face of the dangers of fighting. Giga Chikadze, coming out of King's MMA, carries that with him. And his ability to defend takedowns he developed while training with Beneil Dariush allows for him to carry that confidence. An amazing kickboxer, a guy that is so good at everything inside the octagon, looking to get a massive victory tonight.
And in 2022, as many of you know, he was acknowledged by the UFC in the Hall of Fame for his Knockout Cancer Foundation. Really good human being, maybe an even better striker. We'll see how he fares tonight. All right, here's the steadily rising featherweight contender, Lerone, the Miracle Murphy. We've documented his story during walkouts before, right? Spitting out bullets as a kid, dealt with a lot of adversity on the streets, and was able to sort of forge himself in the right way, and man, has he been a problem in the UFC.
He's been a real problem, John, and a lot of people think that he's just a boxer. There is so much more to Lerone Murphy. What I've been most impressed with when I've watched him compete is his ability to adjust and really adapt to whatever challenge is in front of him inside of the octagon. You're a great striker, he can strike with you, but he also has the ability to take you down. Let's see what path Lerone chooses tonight.
Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, now we bring you the tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Giga Chikadze! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Lerone, the Miracle Murphy!
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. Well, forever chasing a highlight like the one he produced against Aaron Pico. All eyes on the Miracle, Lerone Murphy. What a tremendous... Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh! Nice shot there by the champ.
Nice job there to minimize damage. Man, Lerone Murphy, left-handed, right-handed, offense, defense, just a polished fighter on the feet.
I mean, he is just so good at everything inside the octagon, and it starts with his beautiful fight stance.
Well, the elite fighters mix it up when it comes to the targets, and a moment ago you saw him attack the body beautifully.
He's so good.
Uppercut lands. All right, sort of the way we expected it here at the outset of this title fight. Both guys respecting what's coming back their way and looking for counters.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't overextend yourself, and don't leave the opening for your opponent to take advantage of you. Make sure you make them make the mistake, and once you do, make them pay.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, that was fast. Was a fast question mark kick.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there. Another big takedown.
All right, working out a full guard here. Murphy, not much of a submission threat, but an outstanding grappler and anti-grappler. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, that's a nice instinctive flow. Beautiful transition. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Eats another body shot there.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Look at the posture up now. This could be trouble. One set for the end of round one. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You okay? Good? Let's go.
As advertised through 5, round 2. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Chikadze. Well, his corner's getting frustrated now. He just got touched with that lead hook to the head again.
That was a beautiful shot.
Oh,
you know, it comes at him so fast. At times, it's very tough to see because there's no windup with this guy. It's one of his best punches.
All right, now we'll see what happens on the ground. High-level takedown by him, though, to get it here.
Now let's see what he can do with it. That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Chikadze gets back to the feet now. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised.
So maybe this is the point at which this fight turns, momentum shifting.
Great job changing the momentum. Johnny's better than that. That's what we wanted to see. Now he's got to just keep pushing. "45 seconds remain in the round.
The uppercut flails and misses. Seconds winding down in round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Spent a lot of energy that round forcing the takedowns. This round, we're going to be smart. I want you to cut angles.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Good. Ready. Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Tries the flying knee to no avail. Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the bodies, even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet. What a beautiful head kick. He set that up perfectly. And now he's got his opponent hurt. Nice leg kick.
Beautiful straight punch there by Lerone Murphy. Man, this fighter has never looked better, just continues to lead the dance in this fight, controlling the pace with his myriad offensive weapons, and he found the flow state early, right? It's hard for mixed martial arts athletes to consistently find that zone, that flow state. Ian Machado, Gary talks about it all the time. He has found it, and if he stays in that zone, it's going to be a real issue for the fighter on the other side. Under 2 minutes now to go. Just out of range with the big right hand. Pinpoint uppercut there.
That was nasty. He's got his opponent hurt real bad. Now he's got to go for the finish.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, he lands another crushing kick to his opponent's leg. He escaped, committed with that weapon, and this might be over soon.
Yeah, he is not kicking to the leg. He's kicking through the leg, and you see his opponent limping now all around the octagon.
Seconds winding down. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Nice work. Nobody.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
Ready, John? Ready? Let's go.
4th round of a possible 5 to decide the UFC featherweight title. Oh, now Now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Kick to the body now, that one won't land. The hook kick there. DC, you can't throw a hook kick. I love you, but you cannot throw that kick. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And now some separation. Under 3 minutes now to go. Uppercut lands now. Oh my goodness, is the shot coming? All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Connors called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Lerone the Miracle!
Well, he wasn't much for words during fight week. He just kept saying, and still, and that's exactly how it goes down tonight. Congratulations.